rejoice and we celebrate, but I'm going to ask us to cast our thoughts to the Great Spirit, or if some of you go to those 12-step meetings that I occasionally go to, the higher power, or God, or Allah, or whatever you want to call that being, and listen as we ask him, her, for this blessing. Divine light that illuminates our heart and gives life to each cell of our being, we give thanks for the love that has gathered us together today in this beautiful place. For all the beauty that you have bestowed upon them, we give great thanks. For their open hearts and loving spirits, we give thanks. For their wisdom in choosing to love, for their willingness to walk on the path of true love, with all its joys, burdens, and lessons, we give you thanks. Bless them now with your joyful, abundant radiance, so that the words they say, the feelings they transform so beautifully in these moments, and the dreams they dare to dream can be lived out in this brand spanking new fresh marriage. All say amen.
Amen.
That wasn't in there, but I thought it would be good. Now, Anna's sister Sarah has a reading for us, Touched by an Angel by Maya Angelou, and wherever you are, rise and speak. Thank you.
We, unaccustomed to courage, exiles from delight, live coiled in shells of loneliness until love leaves its high holy temple and comes into our sight to liberate us into life. Love arrives, and in its train come ecstasies, old memories of pleasure, ancient histories of pain. Yet, if we are bold, love strikes away the chains of fear from our souls. We are weaned from our timidity in the flush of love's light. We dare be brave, and suddenly we see that love costs all we are and will ever be. Yet it is only love which sets us free.
Lovely, Sarah. Lovely words. If I leave this page out, it'll be a short ceremony. Let me get it turned over here. All right. Now, that was so enheartening that we want to ask Kirsten Jimenez to stand up and read for us too. She's going to read Sonnet 2 by Pablo Neruda.
Love, what a long way to arrive at a kiss. What loneliness and motion toward your company. Rolling with the rain, we follow the tracks alone. In Taltal, there is neither daybreak nor spring, but you and I, love, we are together. From our clothes down to our roots, together in the autumn, in water, in hips, until we can be alone together. Only you, only me. To think of the effort that the current carried so many stones, the delta of Baroa water, to think that you and I, divided by trains and nations, we had only to love one another, with all the confusions, the men and the women, the earth that makes carnations rise and makes them bloom.
That's good. Here, this is a clean one for baby drool. I don't think I made it.
2 hours was that.
Now, Benjamin and Anna are going to say their vows to one another. They're going to do it in unison, and they're going to really belt it out.
You ready?
I love you unconditionally and without hesitation. I vow to love you, encourage you, trust you, and respect you. As a family, we will create a home filled with learning, laughter, and compassion. I promise to work with you to foster and cherish a relationship of equality, knowing that together we will build a life far you, stand beside you, and share with you all of life's adversities and all of its joys from this day forward and all the days of my life.
That pretty much covers it. Now, this is an audience participation exercise. There's not going to be a ring ceremony because they're already wearing their rings. I want you to look at Anna's sapphire ring, and Benjamin's ring is bronze from the Bronze Age, an old Viking ring, 800,000 years old. So be sure and look at that too. That don't show determination. I don't know what. Well, we don't have to pronounce you man and wife, but I do get to announce you man and wife. And this final little blessing for you. After I do this, the garland dancers are going to dance in a circle here with Benjamin and Anna in the middle. And we don't want to miss a photo opportunity. I know the garland dancers are expecting to precess on up the hill, but pause before you do that so that our photographer on high can make a picture of everyone. And for that, when they are finished, everyone kind of move toward the middle, and you want the back of the heads or the faces?
Turn around, face there.
Okay.
I'll be right where they are.
All right. And let him take a couple of pictures. And you're using your slimming lens today, right? Okay, some of us count on that. And then when the photographer, he'll be in control there. When he says go on, the garland dancers are going to go back up as showing their leadership ability. And the food is ready. We invite you to go on and eat. And we need to ask you to take your chair with you. Well, otherwise you have to eat standing up. And some of you, big, strong, competent persons of either sex, feel free to take 2 chairs if you want to. While you are headed up there and eating, the family is going to stay down here to have their personal family pictures made, and Benjamin and Anna will join us upstairs soon enough. So leave them some food, boys and girls. They need their nourishment. Is anything else? Okay. Well, let's tie this up with an extra knot on top of the knot that's already made. Anna and Benjamin, may every desire you have for your love be fulfilled. And may you be given the vision with which to see each other clearly every morning when you wake up. Don't expect it that she's always going to have her hair done just right, or that he's going to have any hair left at all.
Not a problem.
It's going to be the person you love, but look at him fresh every day. Don't have preconceived notions of what he looks like or what she looks like, because they're fresh and different every day. In the story that you've heard where it says you can't stick your foot in the same river twice, you ever heard that story? Because the river's moving and changing all the time. But the other part of it is true too. You can't stick your foot twice in the same river because your foot is changing every day. You are also in flux, just like the river is. The river is an obvious change, but the river of love and life that flows through you, not so obvious, but it's also changing every day. So remember that when you're using your eyes to look at each other. And use your ears to listen and to perceive one another most genuinely. Gracious, that's so important. Benjamin, there's several phrases you need to learn. For instance, yes, ma'am. I understand. I certainly will. Things like that. And Anna, there's phrases you need to learn to do. Oh, you did a real good job of that, Benjamin. And Benjamin, I love you. I don't care if your hair is messed up today and you got mud on your britches. Things like that. Boys need encouragement. They don't never run out of needing it. I'm 66 years old and I still need it. All right, now I want you to have, and you generate this from inside, the generosity of spirit with which you can nourish one another's soul. what I've just said. We're both starving for affection, attention. Don't ever be stingy with it. It's the answer to most of the problems you'll run into. Is just pay attention to each other. Do some nourishment for those souls. And keep the promises sweetly, I know you will, that you've made here today in your vows. I remind you that marriage is a precious gift, a lifelong dedication to love and to life, and a daily challenge to love one another more fully and more completely. You think right now this is the apex of the love that is possible, but this is just beginning. This day is where you give love a nudge, and who knows how far down the road of life it'll roll. The road goes ever on and on, down from the door where it began. Now far ahead the road is gone, and I must follow, if I can, pursuing it with eager feet until it joins some larger way where many paths and errands meet, and whither then I cannot say. That's the opening lines of The Hobbit. Well, I felt like we needed to add a literate element here. But here's the quote that Anna wants me to close with. This is from the Persian poet Rumi. And Rumi is so good and so unexpected on what he will say. He looks at everything with a different eye. I was dead, then alive, weeping, then laughing. The power of love came into me, and I became fierce like a lion and tender like the evening star.